Hi students, in this video I'll be going through some questions related to the simplifying of linear expressions involving fractions. Alright, so let's take a look at the first question. So basically when the question asks you to simplify a linear expression involving fractions, what they want you to do is to combine these two fractions. So we have two fractions here, x over 2 and x minus 8 over 3. Okay, they want you to add them together. They want you to combine them as one single fraction. Okay, so if you recall, whenever you add fractions, what you need to do for the first step is to make the denominator be the same. All right, do something to make the denominator the same. Okay, so in this case, this question we have x over 2 plus x minus 8 over 3. Okay, so what will be the lowest common multiple of 2 and 3? So for this question, it should be quite obvious that it will be 6, right? Okay, so we need to make the denominator 6 before we can combine the two fractions together. Okay, so the first fraction, we have denominator of 2. So we will multiply by 3, multiply by 3. Okay, the second fraction, the denominator is 3. So we will multiply by 2 and multiply by 2, right? Okay, so over here, okay, x times 3, we will have 3x over 6 plus, okay, so for this one, x minus 8, it's very important to know that when you multiply by 2, you are not only multiplying the x or the negative 8 only, but you are multiplying both by 2. Okay, so what I would recommend you to do is to write it this way. 2 bracket x minus 8. Okay, so remember from if you watch my previous video, whenever we have a number followed by a bracket with terms inside, it means multiplication. Okay, so 2 times x minus 8 over 6. All right, so this is what we have. Right, so okay, once you have the denominators the same, I would recommend that you do one extra step, which is to write them down. Okay, don't expand yet, just write all the terms down at the top. Right, so we have 3x from the first term plus, so this sign always follow. If it's a plus here, okay, then down here will also be a plus. Okay, 2 bracket x minus 8. Okay, so once you have done this step, then we need to do we need to expand the numerator. Okay, if there's things to expand, and then to simplify by grouping the like terms together, right? Which you should be very familiar with. Okay, so over here we have 6, so 3x. Okay, so can use the rainbow method to expand. Positive 2 times x, you have positive 2x. Then positive 2 times negative 8, you will have negative 16, all right? So from here, okay, we'll group the 3x and plus 2x together to become 5x minus 16 over 6. Right, so this will be how you can simplify linear expressions that involve fractions, all right? Okay, let's do 2 more questions. Okay, so over here we have 2x plus 1 over 4 minus x minus 3 over 5. Okay, so once again, think about the lowest common multiple of 4 and 5. Okay, so it should be obvious that it's going to be you need to times 5 here and times 5 here, and then this one you times 4 and times 4. All right. Okay, so from here we will have, okay, so same thing. Remember what I told you just now? Okay, write it this way first. Okay, then once you have the denominators the same, then you combine them together. Okay, so try not to skip steps, especially when you are just learning something new, all right? Okay, so 20, so same thing. Okay, write everything as it is first. Okay, so this is a minus, so minus. Okay, this. Okay, so once you have written this, then you go and expand and simplify the numerator. Okay, so this will actually minimize you making mistakes. So rainbow method, 5 times 2x, you have 10x. 5 times positive 1, positive 5, negative 4 times 4, negative 4x, negative 4 times negative 3, so plus 12. All right, so 10x minus 4x, so you will get 6x plus 17 over 20. Right, so not too difficult, right? Okay, so all you need to do is to just practice more questions, and you should become quite familiar with this kind of questions, right? Okay, let's do one last question. Okay, so over here we have 3 times 1 minus n over 2 plus 4n minus 3 over 5. Okay, so now denominator is 2 and 5, so the LCM will be 10. So this one will multiply by 5, this one will multiply by 5, this one multiply by 2, multiply by 2. Okay, so for this one, this term on the left, okay, when you take 5 times 3 bracket 1 minus n, right? Okay, always remember that you only need to multiply to the number outside. You don't multiply to a number outside and also multiply to the term inside. All right, so I just give you one example. Okay, always think about math very simply. Okay, math is a logical subject. Okay, let's say you have a packet. Okay, a packet of okay, inside there's 3 apples. Okay, so you have 3 apples inside. Okay, and you buy 5 of these packets of apples. So how many apples will you have? Okay, you will have 15 apples, right? Correct or not? Okay, so basically, so total you will have 15 apples. Right, so think of it this way. This is just treat this whole thing as an apple. Okay, so treat this whole thing as an apple. All right, so you have 3 apples and you buy 5 bags of it, so total you'll have 15 apples. Okay, so total you will be 15. So this 1 minus n is the apple now. You'll get this. Okay, so you only multiply to the number outside. You don't multiply to the inside the bracket as well. All right. Okay, if not, you will be double multiplying. You'll be multiplying by 5 2 times, which is 25, right? Okay, so 15 times 1 minus n over 10 plus 2 times 4n minus 3 over 10, right? Okay, so we just combine them together. So 15, 1 minus n plus 2, 4n minus 3. Okay, so just expand and simplify. Okay, so you will get, okay, rainbow method, 15 times 1, 15 times negative n, negative 15n, right? Positive 2 times 4n, positive 8n, positive 2 times negative 3, negative 6. All right, so we'll end up with 15. Okay, let's group the like terms together. 15 minus 6, okay? 15 minus 6, so you end up with a 9. Negative 15 plus 8n, right? So that would be negative 7n. Okay, so the answer will be 9 minus 7n over 10. Right, so I hope this video has helped you to recap a bit about how to simplify linear expression involving fractions. So do take out your textbook and your tutorial book and try more questions on this, and you should be able to become more familiar with it. All right.